We are not a nation. You ran, sir, on a platform of border security and a great, big, beautiful wall. And Mr. President, we the people who voted for you, we are cashing in. We don't want to hear any of this Mr. Nice Guy talk from Sarah Huckabee Sanders or Kellyanne Conway, much as they do a great job. We want to hear you tell the Democrats, if you don't vote for funding, the government shutdown is the Democrats' fault. Make them own it. You can't compromise with Democrats in a situation like this or pretend that they want a reasonable compromise. They don't. You can't come to the table with Democrats at a time like this. Remember, Democrats? They're the ones who wanted to string Kavanaugh from the yardarm because of frivolous accusations of gang rape from a creepy porn lawyer. Remember, Democrats? They're the ones who said President Trump is keeping immigrant kids in internment camps at the border. And they showed pictures of kids wrapped in foil in cages, in warehouses, next to porta potties. And they didn't care when we pointed out the truth, that those pictures were taken in 2014 when Obama was president. Remember, Democrats? They rammed through Obamacare. They didn't care what Republicans thought. When Democrats think the American people don't like a Democratic policy, they lie to the people to make us like it. Like the Iran deal, like Obamacare, like this border wall. Do not back down. 5 reasons we need a border wall, and we need it now, are as follows. Number 1, this is a matter of public safety. Illegal aliens make up approximately 3.5% of our population, yet they account for 13.6% of criminal convictions. The majority of the migrants in the caravan that's camped out at our border right now, they're young males. 280 of them have been arrested, not just for drug offenses and drunkenness, but for breaking and entering people's homes, according to the mayor of Tijuana. These are not legitimate asylum seekers. They stormed our border. They threw rocks at our law enforcement officers. They used women and children as human shields. Homeland Security says 90% of migrants like these from Central America do not qualify for asylum. We must secure our border against foreign nationals trying to breach our border and break our laws. Number 2, this is a matter of national security. The ringleader of the group of migrants who tried to demand $50,000 from the U.S. government in order to go home, they tried to get us to pay them off to leave. The ringleader of this group is a suspected terrorist from Honduras who attacked U.S. service members. He says $50,000 is a small price to pay considering how much the U.S. took from him. Does he sound like somebody we want in our country? Reason number 3, this is a matter of fiscal responsibility. Over 60% of non-citizen households in the United States are on government welfare. In California, 7 in 10 non-citizen households are on the government dole. Do you know how much this costs? This is costing taxpayers billions of dollars. Number 4, this is a matter of public opinion. The majority of Americans want a secured border. According to a CBS poll, 51% of Americans support a border wall. According to a Harvard-Harris poll, 54% of Americans support physical and electronic barriers at our border. Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer's extreme views on a border wall do not represent a majority of the American people. Number 5, this is a matter of rule of law. Without a secure border, we are not a nation. Foreign nationals do not determine our immigration laws, we do. We, the people, vote for public servants to represent our views. We voted for you, Mr. President, because you promised to secure our border and build a wall. Do not back down to Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi and Keith, I don't believe in borders, Ellison, and the rest of the bullying from the Democrats. Do not stop fighting until this wall is built. And that is my final point. You can reach me on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. If you liked the show, please send me an email at oann.com/contact. In the meantime, catch us here tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. And until then, have a good night.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly